Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rattlesnake and y'all, there is 24 hours before Comic-Con, which means I have left details of my cosplay until the last minute and I need to do them today, otherwise they won't be ready for tomorrow morning when I get on the train in full cosplay. So I am going to be finishing up some of them and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like to do some of this stuff. So I'm gonna go get my materials and I'll give you some advice in just a second. Alright, so the first and most important thing I'm going to be doing is my holster. You can't really see here, but I have to put a design on here. This is for my laser gun that I've got, which is right here. It's a little small for it, but I'm gonna make it work. There's a thing that holds it on a strap on my belt. Yeah, that'll work. But I don't... The holster that we got, because I really couldn't be bothered making one for the past 3 years, but thankfully my mum and brother went to Spotlight a few weeks ago and they managed to find these little toy guns and holsters. But the thing had a design on it, so I wanted to make some more designs for my character to be represented on here. So I have cut out a little, I don't know, stencil. And I'm going to spray paint it. I've got two colours. I'm going to use this silver here of it's chrome silver as a base, and then I'm going to use this Deluxe pink, Techno Pink, as the actual design. Now, hot tip, or rather, if you are planning on doing something similar, you are going to work with spray paint in any capacity, whether it be cosplay, for art, for any reason, you have to use protection. I have a simple bandana here. You just tie it around your face like this. Whoop. Like so. And it'll protect you from paint fumes. Obviously you can't hear me when I talk like that, but you do not want to inhale these paint fumes. They are deadly, they are very toxic, they can cause respiratory issues and obviously death. Do not ever spray paint in a unventilated room, or spray paint in a ventilated area. So if you're going to be doing it indoors, make sure windows are open, make sure you have a space where you're not going to get the paint everywhere, and wear facial coverings. Doors, windows, whatever must be open. My best tip is to do it outside. Find a space where you're not really disturbing anybody. If you have room on your property, so if you, like me, live in a house and you have an outdoor area in that house, use that. If you live in an apartment and you don't really have that, maybe you have a balcony, as that's very common in the city. You might be able to do it on there, depending on your landlord's rules. But, and I've done this before, you might have to find a small secluded space in an alley. Don't spray paint on. I'm not advocating for graffiti, but if you're doing designs like this and you really have nowhere else to go, that's probably your best bet. Now, on to stencil cutting. If you're going to be using stencils, I had my, I don't know where it is, it wasn't where I put it. I have an X-Acto knife. You are going to be very, very careful if you are making stencils. If you're a child, please have supervision. One, no spray painting if you are, under age of 16. It's just not good for you, respiratory issues, but if you have to, whatever. But sharp objects, dangerous as hell. The X-Acto knives, you have to be using them on some surface that you're not going to cut through. Don't ever cut on your own leg. Don't put a piece of paper and think that'll be enough. Piece of cardboard won't be enough. Use a desk, use a solid surface. Alright, now that my safety PSAs are all done, let's head outside so I can show you what it's going to look like. So as you can see, I've got my setup all here. I've got a nice big sheet. It's actually from a poster from work that I managed to score. But I've just put it down so that I'm not going to stain the decking. I've just got my silver spray paint. Now what you're going to do with these ones, as the instruction things, you're going to shake it until you hear that ball rattling about. And that's how you know it's good to use. I'm just going to do a small circle so that I can put the logo on. So, like that. It kind of looks messy. I don't really care. It'll be in canon for the character. I will be back in about half an hour because this takes a bit to dry to do this. I've got the stencil underneath. Alright, so it's been about half an hour or so and this silver circle, well, drip, is basically dry. So now I'm going to apply this stencil, that's the word, and spray paint over it, and hopefully it does what I want it to do. Just gotta be really careful with this part because I want an outline still in the pink, but I don't want it to be fully covered. So, like I said, hear that ball? That's when you know it's ready to spray. I'm just going to really carefully spray like that. It's not gone too far, it's just got a little bit of the pink at the edges, and we will see how this turns out in about 10 minutes. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes or over, so let's see how this went. I'm gonna just carefully take off the stencil and hopefully, oh, it's still a little wet. Should be fine, should be fine. Please be fine. Okay, so it's a little smudged, that's whatever. Let's give this a go. It kind of worked. Alright, let's give it another layer. Alright. Hopefully this works out, and I'll see you again in another 10 minutes. Oh, that was loud. Alright, so it's been a few hours, and by a few I mean the rest of the day, and this is all dried now, so I'll show you. This is what it looks like. I know it's a bit hard to make out on camera, but it looks a little rough. That's fine, I think, for the character that I'm going for, but yeah, that was the end result of my little holster. I've done a few other things ready for my cosplay tomorrow, picked up a few other pieces, and I am super excited. I think this year is going to be the best I'm ever doing it, but if you don't know by now, I'm cosplaying Party Poison, which is an MCR character. But I am doing something radical. I'm not wearing a wig. You can see photos because I'll take a few tomorrow and I'll put them up on my Instagram, which I'll link below or put up here. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. Thank you for watching and have fun and be safe about your spray paint. Bye!